Please welcome to the stage Chief Commercial Officer Christoph Schell.
I'm super delighted to have you here in what is Intel's Vision 2025 event. You represent the Intel partnership, the Intel ecosystem that is so important for our success. And having you with us this week is super important for us. It informs how we design our roadmap. It informs how we will evolve from a go-to-market point of view. And we are doing all of this, and I really want to make this clear, with your success in mind. Yesterday, you heard Lip-Bu that our work is not over, that we have to continue to do a lot of hard work. I think he was very clear about that. This transformation that we are in is going to be continued, but I really feel that last year we set ourselves up to be on the right path. It is our number one job to make you successful.
Everything we do starts and ends with you, our customers. We're laser focused in understanding your biggest challenges, your needs, but most important, what are your opportunities? Then innovating our designs to ensure that we're delivering world-class products and solutions that help you accelerate your businesses. I talk a lot with customers, and I continue to be amazed at the incredible ideas and innovations that our customers come up with. Earlier this week, I had an incredible opportunity to ride in a purpose-built autonomous vehicle created by Zoox. So inside every Zoox is 4 Xeons and 2 networking cards. And I rode in that for 50 minutes. And just to give you an idea, we had a jaywalker walk right in front of us. We had somebody run a stop sign. And we had somebody try to cut us off. And the car handled it all really, really well. And it was really fun to be in this car and see our technology come to life with our customers. Hi, Tyler. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Good to be here.
All right, well, Tyler and I actually met for the first time at Vision last year in Arizona. And you had an idea, a dream that you wanted to bring to market that we talked about. So maybe educate the audience a little bit on EdgeRunner.
That's right, so what we're doing is we're building AI agents that live completely air-gapped on device, independent of the internet. And what that means is we can build a better version of ChatGPT that never needs the internet, so your data is safe and secure, but then more importantly, it becomes hyper-personalized to you. And so for the military, what we're doing is we're building domain-specific AI for the warfighter.
Talk a little bit about how Intel's helped you over the last year to reach this goal.
So Intel's been amazing, and what I really like about just the entire Intel ecosystem is they've been leaning in with our engineering team. So what they do is they actually work with us, and then what they do is they help us optimize our different agents so they can inference more efficiently, utilizing Intel's OpenVINO toolkit, as well as taking advantage of the latest architecture.
So we have a unique relationship. We have a 360 relationship between SoftTech and Intel. Can you talk a bit about that?
We do have that kind of relationships. And yes, Intel is our client. We are Intel's client. But probably more exciting, it's that we have this partnership in which together, we bring solutions that accelerate AI transformation across Latin America and the US. That is exciting. We use Intel's advanced technologies to drive our clients' business forward.
Intel's technology has enabled SoftTech to deliver a variety of solutions, including Frida. Can you share a bit more about Frida and the role it plays in delivering the solutions for your customers?
We have been leveraging specialized architecture from Intel through Gaudi AI accelerators, and it is at the heart of Frida generative application engine. This helps us significantly to accelerate most every aspect of software development lifecycle. Some of the results are really, really amazing. Up to 40% faster development cycles, better code quality, and a massive, massive developer productivity boost. We're talking about 35% improvements.
The Intel product group is focused on 3 key priorities to drive your success. First and foremost, winning in AI PCs and enabling you to capture the AI client opportunity from the edge to automotive to the PC and to the workstation. Second, strengthening our data center capabilities across traditional data centers and workloads in order to help you maximize your existing investments, such as refreshing to recapture space, reducing power, all while reducing your total cost of ownership. And third, we've got to continue to innovate in AI, enabling the next generation of software and hardware while helping you future-proof critical infrastructure to leverage the power of AI through full-stack solutions. The commonality in all of these priorities is how we are designing and building technologies, not just to meet your needs of today, but to enable you to innovate further, and more importantly, to create the future.
Everything we do in client is to deliver customers' expectations so we can be successful together. And the importance of our partnerships cannot be overstated. Our client portfolio this year is broader than any of our competitors, featuring the breakthrough battery life of Lunar Lake, coupled with the performance of Arrow Lake in mobile and desktop form factors. At CES, we just launched our AI PC architecture into commercial, extending our leadership with the most significant update to vPro technology in 2 decades. There are thousands of Lunar Lake commercial vPro devices being deployed in large enterprise customers as we speak. In addition to vPro software, our AI PC software continues to expand with the broadest ISV ecosystem in the PC industry, including hundreds of developers. We have brought a new class of AI applications and features to run on our PCs. The question now is, how do you find these applications? Yesterday, we launched a consumer AI PC app showcase, making it simple for anyone to discover what apps are enabled on Intel AI PCs. This is more than a list. We have categorized them so you can choose the AI application to enhance your PC on how you want to use it in your way. We'll have a commercial version of this showcase in just a few weeks, available to enterprises. Well, we're so glad to have you, and thank you for building this partnership. In building and testing these new use cases for AI PC, can you share a little bit behind your motivations?
So one program that we're running right now looks at the power of the neural processor on Intel AI PCs, everything from on-device coding assistance to help our developers, to IT help desk tier 1 support applications that run locally. And then we're also working with you on our multi-agent architecture, which is really going to help us accelerate daily workflow.
Well, that's amazing. What impresses me most is you've taken and made the complex simple. So you can now take on the next set of complex tasks. So looking forward, what's next?
Well, we see AI PCs as really a cornerstone of our workforce transformation journey, just like the multi-agent architecture that I mentioned. There's this need for more advanced computing at the edge, which is going to keep growing, unlock greater potential for improving workflow. So we see AI PCs as a cornerstone of that. We're going to continue investing for innovation, for efficiency, and to deliver value.
I'm personally excited about Panther Lake because it combines the power efficiency of Lunar Lake, the performance of Arrow Lake, and is built to scale 18A and is on track for production later this year. Our client roadmap is the most innovative we've ever had, and we are far from done. We're continuing to invest and build revolutionary technology that will, 1, reshape consumer experiences, 2, meet enterprise needs, and ignite industry transformations.
Intel's full-stack AI strategy combines x86 CPUs and accelerators, supporting diverse workloads with software compatibility and hardware reliability. It's a 3-pillar approach. This includes Xeon for general compute AI, Gaudi for AI acceleration, and custom x86 chips for specialized needs. Data center demands are changing. Lower power, reduced cost, and a smaller infrastructure footprint are critical without sacrificing performance. We are committed to returning to our customer-first, co-engineering ethos to meet those challenges. And we are committed to being a better listener. Our Xeon 6 portfolio is a step in the right direction, delivering industry-leading performance for the broadest set of workloads, including up to 40% higher performance than the previous generation, up to 50% lower TCO while maintaining superior performance, up to 50% better AI inference with 1/3 fewer cores than the competition. Hi, Sunny and Luke. Wonderful to have you with us here. I see you brought a system with you, but before we dive in, can you explain what you both do in your own words?
Thank you. I'm a federal chief meteorologist specializing in analyzing weather patterns that impact critical infrastructure and emergency preparedness across the nation.
Thanks for having us. I'm the CEO of Kamiwaza. Our AI orchestration engine helps customers automate the process of unlocking insights from their data using the latest AI models and techniques, eliminating barriers to AI adoption like vendor lock-in and data security concerns. We deployed our platform in collaboration with our partners from government acquisitions on Intel Gaudi 3 and Xeon 6. From performance and energy efficiency was paramount. Our AI agents autonomously process historical Genpact weather data utilizing MCP, Machine Context Protocol, and browser use. Then the agent converts it into modern Parquet format, which loads the data into the system for retrieval augmented generation capabilities.
Sunny, can you talk about the benefits you have seen from using the Kamiwaza technology?
Yeah, absolutely. So initially, given our focus on the environment, efficiency was extremely important to us in selecting an AI solution. When Luke and Kamiwaza showed us Intel's capabilities, we knew we could get the energy and water efficiency that we needed. Then, using this system, we were able to analyze historic weather patterns and predict their impacts on critical infrastructure and emergency response capabilities, and share that with our field teams.
We will continue to listen to your needs and work together to solve real challenges and problems. Those problems, as we saw as an example. And we want to exceed your expectation.
We have to build distributed, scale-out architectures for AI that makes it possible to deploy AI everywhere and makes intelligence accessible to everyone. That's going to be our mission. We need to talk to you, listen to you on how do we work with all of you to make that happen. So I want to start with Gaudi 3 AI accelerators. These are already in the market, and we designed them with a systems-first approach. So Gaudi 3 is not a general-purpose GPU. It is not meant to address all your workloads. But it was really designed to address some of the most important workloads for you, which is around inference and fine-tuning. And how do we make sure that we can deliver that with great performance and cost efficiency? And what I want to talk about next is how we are actually making this translate to business outcomes. It's not just models. Models don't deliver business outcomes. You need applications. You need solutions that actually deliver those business outcomes for all of you. So we are collaborating with our partners, like Inflection AI, to create enterprise-grade AI systems powered by Gaudi and delivered through the Intel Tiber AI Cloud. Welcome, Ted. So I wanted to start with asking you to tell us about what Inflection AI is doing, how your solution is actually bringing secure, cost-effective, customized AI solutions to the enterprise.
Yeah, thank you, Sachin. Well, we've heard a lot this morning about small AI, AI running on your AI laptop, AI on the edge, AI in the car. What we're talking about now is scale AI, so an AI that is specifically configured to serve 10,000 or 100,000 employees. And so scaling AI, you need to really focus on that efficiency, and that's why we've worked really closely with Intel's engineers to optimize every single aspect of the way the pipelines and the inference runs on Gaudi hardware.
What has your experience been working with our engineering teams?
So first of all, it's been a fantastic partnership, and thank you so much for that, because we couldn't have gotten there on our own, and I think we've made a huge contribution as well. Our engineers have helped move PyTorch libraries. We've helped think through some Habana efficiencies. So there's very low-level work that gets done here, but there's also high-level work that gets done, because I think at the end of the day, one of the most important efficiencies that we want to talk about is actually how do we make your workforce more efficient. And our goal is that your dollar spent on AI is $100 worth of value or more for your employees.
And this era of customized inference and enterprise AI agents really tells you that inference is going to be that payoff for all of those AI investments. And as the world starts adopting agentic AI, we are going to need to change enterprise workflows, how we actually run most of the common things we do in our day-to-day. And that means that we need to have AI infused in all the products that you use. right? It can't just be in a data center. We need to offer different modes and sizes of compute capability to meet a range of these needs, because agents are going to be running on your laptops, on your desktops, on your phones, in your private data centers, and in the public cloud. So in that context, we are making sure that we can infuse cost-effective, power-efficient AI capability in our entire portfolio.
I want to turn the page now and talk a little bit more about great products, but great products in the context of Foundry. And so I refer to it as a startup within Intel. There's a whole different team that is working on that. And from a go-to-market point of view, Intel Foundry Services is led by my colleague, Kevin O'Buckley.
Our Intel Foundry business today is in the midst of a major transition. And exactly as you said, that transition is driven by the fact that we're moving from serving a customer of one, Intel products, to a customer of many. Our plan now is to essentially serve our Foundry technologies to the entire industry of fabless companies. So to do so, we're transforming to develop a very customer-centric culture. And that changes things like how we even develop our technologies, the capital intensity we have, where we're going to put our capital in the ground, how quickly we need to ramp our manufacturing lines.
And so obviously, as we look at all that you have to offer, from packaging to different nodes, there's one node that stands out, and that's 18A, and that's where you and I are spending a lot of time qualifying opportunity, qualifying funnel, but then also converting. And how's that going?
And I'm very happy today to use this forum to announce that based on the hardware that we've delivered to our customers, we're now ready to announce that we've entered into what we call the risk production phase.
Do we have to be concerned about this?
Yeah, that sounds scary. I promise risk production, while it sounds scary, is actually an industry standard terminology. And the importance of risk production is we've gotten the technology to a point where we're freezing it. Our customers have validated that, yep, 18A is good enough for my product. And what we have to do now, the risk part, is to scale it from making hundreds of units per day to thousands, to tens of thousands, and hundreds of thousands.
You probably all know F5 as an application delivery and security leader, and they are operating on the Azure cloud platform. We have been sitting together with F5 and with Azure, and we talked about how to differentiate the partnership that Intel has with both companies and bringing that together in a partnership where three companies are teaming up. The idea was to give customers of F5 more choice when it comes to cloud, hybrid on-prem, and security. And we wanted to be able to offer that in a very consistent way across the enterprise customers that we have. Consequently, we then decided to do something that Intel has never done before. We decided to become an Intel managed service provider with Azure. So we are not just deploying the tech behind the Azure infrastructure, we are now becoming a go-to-market partner to also resell, if you want, that infrastructure to targeted customers together with F5.
We've partnered since the early days of a PC on every desk and in every home. We've seen the client server, internet, now we've got cloud and we've got AI, so it's a natural progression of the partnership there. But as you think about the innovation from the silicon up to the cloud, we can really optimize complete systems for customers and also ISV partners like F5 as well, to ensure that our partner ecosystem can leverage that innovation and provide great solutions for customers as well.
What I'm really excited about in terms of what this partnership represents when you combine the best of Intel, the best of Microsoft with Azure, and of course with F5, is that it opens up this opportunity to meet customers where they are. One thing that you may or may not know about is NGINX. NGINX is one of the world's most popular software-based ingress controllers. And what we heard loud and clear from our customers was to be able to deploy that inside of a cloud-based environment like Azure, and to do it in a simple way. And that's what we ended up crafting. And being able to support large financial services organizations and many others seamlessly. And the best part about it is that all of this runs exclusively on Intel.
I think what you can expect from us in 2025 is you will get a really focused Intel, and I think I really want to underline this again, what Lip-Bu said yesterday as well. We have work to do, we know that. We started the work a couple of years ago already, but it takes a village and it takes time. Second, we're really invested in your success. That's very important, so please be brutally honest with us. The feedback that you want to provide, please provide it. Please compare us to competition. Please tell us what you require from us to be successful. Thirdly, you can rely on us to manufacture and to design world-class products. That's the DNA that Intel was founded on. You can also rely on the fact that that will be done in an open standard mindset. I think that's the other thing that differentiates us. And we know that we have work ahead of us and that there will be transformation, but you can also rely that these three things are our foundation that we will not waver from.